Technically on Vim Fiction, I go by Nova Quill, but Firimil is my main one.
Oh, Nova Quill. I've seen your name on the site before.
Yeah.
You're around town. I've seen you. I recognize you.
I'm sure a lot of people do actually. Even the name is familiar to me, and I cannot remember why.
Are you at all familiar with Justice 3442?
I should be.
Yeah, I've done a bunch of artwork for him.
Okay. All right, and we have our regular mugs here, I guess we'd call them. We have Alex, the intern.
Hello. Merry Christmas.
Japanese weeb. Actually, he's a Mexican weeb, but you know.
Japanese American.
You're not even.
Mexican.
You have no Asian blood in you whatsoever. If you have
Japanamix.
blood, I'm the Queen of England.
Hi, Your Majesty.
I don't have any.
Oh my God, Alex, you cracked me up half the time.
Hi, Your Majesty.
And we have German strudels.
You know what? Fuck you, okay? Kill yourself.
Oh yeah,
no,
no. I just explained to her that I dissected a cow eyeball in first grade. It was really
Sounds
cool.
sexy.
I did that in 8th grade. It's a lot of fun, actually.
Yes.
Isn't it fun? You just take that little knife and you cut it in half and you see all
The
those
sad
little
part
rings.
about it is that I have dissected a sheep eyeball before, and I had to leave the room because my teacher was like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "No, I'm not okay."
So, Kyrie, when you cut that cow eyeball, is it like cutting an omelet?
Shut the fuck up.
Enigma, shut up. We're doing introductions. Oh, God. All right. We have Santa Monica.
So, bitches.
And the air conditioner.
I'm always here.
He's always on. We always turn him on. He comes here to be turned on. And your host, Ravage, here to be an absolute pain in the ass. All
Brad,
right.
get your foot out of your mouth.
I have no foot and no mouth. Okay. Tony has the first topic, and I'm pretty sure we can answer that in a single sentence. His topic is the usefulness of placeholders. Annoyance. That's what it is. If you've got something to say, fucking think of it later. If not, placeholders are annoying. Fuck you.
Placeholders are actually a convenient thing because, look, let's just be real. Everyone wants to get in line, be first in line, have their topics or questions discussed in a barcast and so on and so forth. So dropping a placeholder is great for, you know, when you just want to be up there near the front, and then we'll just come back later and add shit in.
Was that a placeholder and you didn't update it? Or was that actually your question?
No, actually, the next one is a placeholder that got updated, and I'm because of it.
Fuck you.
Why so salty?
You need to. Because the next question is mine, and that's the only reason why he wants to fucking skip it.
No, I want to skip it because you put a fucking placeholder there, and it's annoying on the regular barcast.
And it's not like I put a placeholder and then like ended up writing 20 million questions. I wrote 3.
Well, look, it could be.
I said I'm tempted. I never said I was gonna do it.
I think what's worse is when it's just an empty space. Like someone just puts a space, probably hits the space bar like once or something, and then posts it, and then come back later.
Kyrie, if it makes you feel any better, I didn't even notice it was you until you mentioned your name. I don't look at people's usernames or their profile pictures when I go into topics.
Bullshit.
It's like the first thing you notice.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
But
objection.
So, Kyrie, what are you drawing there? I see you have a reference of Twilight, Sugar Bell, and Diamond Bitch.
Where the fuck do you see Sugar Bell?
Bottom left.
Oh, that's part of my stream. What's on this page that you see is all the reference I'm using. That Sugar Bell is because Sugar Bell is my Sugar Bell.
Still waiting for the joke.
I think it's a pun.
So,
Sugar Bell.
so we'll skip over to our guest now. What do you think about placeholders?
Ambivalent. I can see how they're useful for anyone that's not you.
Anyone that's not Rav.
All the
Because
important
Rav
questions.
never thinks before he speaks.
Ain't
What's
that
the
the
point?
fucking
There's
truth?
no fun. There's no fun if I think before I open my mouth. I mean, come on. That's how you get good dick, man. I mean, geez.
Yeah,
Oh my
well,
God.
that's a good point.
I mean, it's kind of like the lottery.
By the
You
way,
close
did
your
we
eyes
ever
and
check?
open your mouth, and then you'll get a big surprise.
oh,
This
man.
reminds me. Did we ever check?
Wait, what?
I'm fine with it.
Okay, good.
sweet. We can. Great. Thing.
This podcast is nothing but depravity, so
I was actually warned about that. That's about the only thing I was warned about.
you weren't warned about Enigma's stupidity.
You weren't
Everyone's a
warned
little
about the grudge that I have against.
What was that you were saying? Caramel? Caramel? What were you saying?
Caramel, good job.
Just said that everyone's a little bit stupid, so, rampant stupidity doesn't bother me at all.
That is a wonderful outlook on life, actually.
Yes.
Awesome
Well, I think
sauce.
we're all stupid.
Your optimism is an example to us all.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that's pretty pessimistic, actually.
I mean,
Hey,
if I show you this glass of water and only half of it is full, what do you say it is?
A fucking glass of water?
Exactly. There you go.
I
I'm saying
think I'm gonna pull an EA and say you need to pay $2,000 to add the other half of the water to it.
EA
Forgot
can
about
go
that actually.
Yes. All right. So we
Okay,
moving
next-
on to the next topic.
Yeah, next topic. What is your favorite art software and why?
Autodesk SketchBook, and because it's very user-friendly and cheap. Because I'm cheap.
I have not tried it, and I think I paid like $120 for mine. So
How many
Autodesk?
floppy?
no. For the one I'm using.
Oh.
That's
Yeah.
interesting. Perhaps on how many floppy disks is it on?
Enigma. I don't live in the ghetto.
This isn't 1998 Enigma.
Man, I can keep all of Pac-Man on 13 floppies.
If you need
Only
13
13.
floppies to fit Pac-Man on, fucking hell, man.
Floppies,
Brad,
man.
get on
that's-
our level. Get yourself a server tower and pop all them floppy disks in there.
Floppy disk, that's fancy. Man, you don't even need to have like a whole ream of punch cards for your data storage.
I thought you were gonna say the magnetic strips, but yeah.
Come on, man. Fucking, you guys are too advanced. I'm just gonna go back to using my Enigma machine.
I just used my
Well, you got-
imagination.
God.
While you guys are doing that, I'm going back to this chisel and this cave.
See,
Fuck that.
now that's like jumping from a dare to a triple dog dare without any build up.
What? What?
Yeah, Enigma, you escalated it.
I mean,
too
come on,
quickly,
we had
bro.
the typewriter before that, we had quill and ink before that.
We had papyrus
Where's the-
scrolls.
Yeah,
Where's the
that
lamp?
too.
Where's the lamb foreskin then?
We had people rubbing berry juices into the wall, the stone wall.
Or burning sticks to make charcoal to draw with.
Mhm. We had
Just to play
cave painting.
Pac-Man.
Yeah, to play Pac-Man, man. Look.
Can you imagine somebody just drawing a Pac-Man on a rock and then having him eat little pebbles?
Yeah. No. Raph, what you gotta do is you make like a Pac-Man out of rocks and just have it eat.
Just said,
Didn't the Egyptians already do that? Isn't there a hieroglyphic of looks like a Pac-Man shape chasing balls?
I'm not sure there is.
I don't know.
I
That sounds
very
like a
seriously doubt it.
Yeah.
Well, who knows, man? The ancient Egyptians, bro, they're on some next level shit, man.
Well, yeah, considering they can multiply better than we can.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like bacteria.
I'm not talking about biologically.
No, he's talking about mathematics. I know what Rap's talking about.
Oh. Right.
Yeah, it's the same way that computers do mathematics, actually. But anyways, so what's the? I guess a kind of a follow-up question would be, what would be the difference between Autodesk SketchBook and maybe some other programs you might have used?
I used GIMP for a long, long time, and it's a hateful, hateful engine.
I agree with that. When I tried it, I couldn't stand it.
And I refuse to pay for, not Illustrator,
Photoshop.
Photoshop.
Oh,
That's the
yeah.
one.
Oh yeah, no, didn't they move to a pay-by-the-month system recently?
They did.
Yes, they did.
Ugh.
Yeah.
No, I will go. Yeah, I will go on a website to acquire a older version of Photoshop that I don't have to pay for every fucking month. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Like, Autodesk is $20 a year. And I can do whatever I want with it. So, it suffices, and I'm cheap.
Nice.
That's not bad. I mean, I don't know. I'm starting to think that EA got the idea of monthly payments from these software developers that, hey, let's fuck these people over by charging them a monthly fee.
No, I think EA's always had an idea like that. They're just trying to slowly break in their customers, just lube them up a little bit as they fuck them in a little harder. And then when they tried going in all in with Battlefront 2, it just
Well, I mean, it's like pretending you're lubing yourself up to go in the vag, and then surprise butt sex, you're in.
Bite the pillow, bitch. I'm going in dry.
Yeah, exactly.
That's amazing to have two penises.
Yes.
You're the only one who thought that.
My two penises. Does everyone not have one?
No,
Next
Dude,
we're
if
not
you
all
have
dragons.
okay, yourself on some actual porn, make yourself some actual money, go get a freaking plastic surgery so you look like you should have two penises, not just, because you're inbred, but we'll talk about that later.
He's from
Okay,
Alabama?
Dad. No.
Sorry, that was way too easy.
It was.
Hey, I grew up in the South, so I know exactly.
Okay. What's the weirdest thing anyone has asked you to draw?
Mostly just furry porn.
Yeah, I can agree with that one.
I want you
They
to
can get
draw my...
oddly specific about that. Like, really oddly specific.
Like,
Yeah,
Oh, yes, I completely understand.
oh
They
god,
probably-
yeah.
they probably go along the lines of, okay, so my character is a macabre, and he's got, like, a knot down there.
And he wears diapers and
Yeah, there you go. And he has like a bicycle pump like directly into his stomach for inflation later on or during.
and he's lactating shit.
And he's got dirty feet for some reason. We're hitting all the marks of
Oh,
DeviantArt, right?
This is the mug
Yeah.
shots furry OC.
Yeah.
No, it is not the mugshots for AOC.
Yeah, draw that, Rev.
With 30 us.
I thought I would surprise everyone with what I'm drawing, so...
Ravage,
Yeah, I
not
apologize. Picardo and I are not getting along. I don't think I'll be able to live draw.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, it
Well,
it takes some getting used to.
Well, you can just
always-
post your drawings in the chat.
You
Yeah.
can give us like Yeah, you can give us updates every now and then. Update images.
Yeah.
I'll probably have to end up doing that. My apologies.
Oh, that's
You're
fine.
not the first.
Some kind of technical difficulties all the time.
It's not a live stream unless something goes wrong.
Yeah.
Technical difficulties, cast.
Live, everybody.
Well, look, this
Um,
cast, just like our Parent to Bar cast, is also called the Technical Difficulties cast, just letting you know.
Well, no, that's the regular Barcast. I mean, Mugshots is its own dirty little pain in the ass.
Ooh, baby,
So-
that sounds nice.
It's a nice pain in the ass.
It's a pain in the ass.
So is there anything that stands out, like, as the weirdest thing someone has asked you to draw?
One dude had a very, very specific persona, and it was like all of the things. It had bird, it was a dragon, it was a unicorn, so it had a single horn, and he wanted it fucking a pillow.
Okay.
Yeah,
Not even a body pillow, just a pillow.
just a pillow, not
Just
a
a pillow.
Dakimakura, just a pillow.
Oh God. Okay.
In the words of Big Man Tyrone, stop deck.
All right. Do you think that dick tastes different than skin?
A little bit. It's a little bit more salty.
No.
Heard
I
it here
can't chime in on
What
this.
do you guys think?
I don't know. Sadly, I haven't had any.
I've never eaten skin.
It's not
Have
eaten.
Have you never kissed someone?
Have you never
Oh.
kissed someone? Have you never
Right.
like licked your skin or something?
Do
Well,
they have, like,
okay,
do
now
they-
that I can chime in on. I have licked my own skin before because, kids will be kids. And I have an ex, so yes, I've kissed. And it's like, they're very different tastes between actual skin and lip skin.
Oh, absolutely.
What do they? I mean, can you buy like a bag of foreskins in a bag like pork rinds?
What do they do
I-
with them? Yeah. Well, the rabbis are
Probably sear them and eat them like bacon or some shit.
I mean, hot dog
And
meat
it's
is all
kosher.
hot dog meat is all the
Kosher.
meat is all the leftover meat from the animal. So it could be foreskin in there.
I'm like, yeah.
Well, look, we're talking about a man who kept smegma in a horn holder, so look.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, okay.
Oh god, what cast was it where you just talked about smegma? It was a few
That was
weeks
like
ago.
2 or 3 ago.
I just been looking
What
at the,
you say cast as if it was a singular time.
I just remember looking
I
at
feel
the
like this is a
channel.
recurring thing, actually.
It is sort of.
Just smegma links.
Yeah, smegma. Just smegma, man. It's just Monica. It's just smegma. That's all I need in life.
A little bit of Monica alive.
By my side.
No, we're not singing. This is actually a really good question. How do you like to shade?
Shade? Usually with a lot of cursing, swearing, and crying. And many, many layers. So many layers. All of the layers.
Yeah, it took me a long time to get out of using 10,000 layers to do my shading.
Are you guys saying that ogres like to draw because of the layers?
Maybe.
Are you
Yeah.
retarded?
No one said that.
Yes.
God damn.
Yes, Kyrie, he is.
It's not even really a question. I think it was a statement.
Ogres draw layers.
We weren't talking to you.
He
good
is the
practice.
ogre.
He kind of is. I mean, if he was taller and more burly, he definitely would be. Alright, I'm actually kind of surprised you didn't, make that into a joke question. How do you like
What?
to shade? Well, you put your sunglasses on and you walk under a tree in the middle of a rainstorm.
I figured it was an honest question. Might as well give it an actual answer.
Well, I mean, you can do both. We've got three options in the Barcast. There's the actual answer, there's the joke answer, and kill
Killing
yourself.
yourself is always an option.
Yes. I mean, you can always opt out of a question if you're uncomfortable with it, which I very much doubt we'll have any.
I love the name Knifey McKnife Face.
That's an interesting looking individual.
What is this?
He's Edgelord McEdgelord.
Oh my god. It's like he opened that box from Hellraiser and this is what came out a year later.
Oh wow.
What? My Discord is acting like an absolute piece of shit again.
Brilliant.
Where is this posted?
It's just in the Barcast.
Mugshots.
Mugshots.
Sorry.
Nice. Okay, that's the one you're talking about. Yeah.
Is he a unicorn? Is he a unicorn with a blade horn, or is that just sticking out his forehead between his eyes?
Yes, he's an alicorn edgelord, apparently.
He's the prince or princess of blades.
Yeah, he just listens to Linkin Park and cuts himself.
High blast, bass all the way.
Tempest Shadow is his senpai.
Exactly.
Crawling in my crawl.
What's your character's backstory right here?
Okay, Justice did actually just tell me that I can out him on this case. This is his character. It came from a joke from a couple 3 months ago, and he was looking for something to go after Assy McGee. And I responded, what is it going to be? Knifey McKnife Face? And this character was born.
Nice.
Well, he does have a knife face.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's
more
all
knives.
knifed up. Yeah. Still need.
I mean, there's probably one more area you can add a knife.
Hey, look! I just realized it's like Kyrie, except the fleshlights are knives now.
Very true. My backstory is whenever we first started this cast, our first cast, I said I was sick, and Enigma originally said, "Oh, I just lost a limb." So they have been slowly saying that I have been losing all of my limbs and replacing them with fleshlights. So now I have 5 different fleshlights. 2 for my arms, 2 for my legs, and my actual vagina has been hollowed out, and they just shoved a fleshlight in there.
Yeah, you're a tripod.
It's a tragic backstory.
It's very tragic.
Very tragic. For everyone except Seven.
Oh, damn, I can't draw today. Fuck.
Hey, Seven, how those flashlights feel?
Sadly, he's not in the room.
Fuck.
Firimil, your character must be great when the hors d'oeuvres attack.
Oh, probably. I imagine he just kind of pirouettes and goes into a giant whirlpool of blades and anger and angst.
That's his cue.
In his battle cry, Ree!
Oh my
you
god!
Beat me to it, you bastard!
Oh my god! Is your character a Beyblade?
Yes, he is the Beyblade.
He lets it rip.
Oh god.
Needs an NSFW version with 1 more knife.
Yes.
I'm not taping a knife to his dick.
No.
Oh, why not? You
No,
can make
no,
it like that
man.
movie 7.
Is the knife.
Yeah.
His dick is the knife. Oh god.
It's sharpened for pleasure.
Yeah. and his sperm are just little knives. His sperm
Oh my god!
have little blades on them, and they just.
Oh no,
They
that's
pierce
not
the egg.
Okay, we're gonna move on. Do you remember
is-
the drawing that you made? Do you remember the drawing that made you good at art?
Yes, it was one of mine. I looked at it and said, God, I suck, and endeavored to get better.
Wow. So true.
Oh, yes, it is so true. Preferred style of writing and why?
Style?
Yeah.
Um,
So like first person, third person, omnipotent, stuff like that.
third person.
Mm.
Because first person hurts my brain, second person makes me want to scream and bite things.
Oh, so you also do writing aside from art?
A little bit. I'm not very
Maybe
good.
if you read the fucking forum post, you would know.
Who reads?
He has a point.
Well,
Who
not
reads?
you, Enigma. You can't
Not
read
you.
anyway.
You can't read
You
nor
just looked at
write.
the pictures.
I wish I could read.
Well, too bad. It's illegal for you.
To read?
Mm.
He lives
Literacy
in
has been
Compton.
bad.
Nobody reads there.
And we can't afford to have him be educated.
No.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, honey.
Okay, this is steering dangerously close to political here.
Is it?
Oh, sorry.
Is it?
No, it's not you, it's them. They are just being absolute
I
shitheads.
think it's racism again.
When are we not, Ravage?
I know, and I mean, I'm probably the worst one here, but you know,
Yes.
kettle, meat, pot. Besides writing and drawing, is there any other form of art you dabble in?
I do leatherworking. I do a little bit of clay work.
Ooh.
That's about it.
Oh, that's interesting.
So, do you like get with your husbando and do the whole freaking ghost movie scene by yourself?
What?
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 Oh,
Oh
I
god, I'm
John,
showing my
man.
age.
I think he's referencing
Did
that.
any of you watch the movie Ghost?
I
I
did
did.
when I
I'm
was
trying
a
I
to.
know
kid.
what you're talking about. It's just
Yeah,
I haven't thought of that in a long ass time.
Yeah, he's referencing that scene where he's spooning his living wife and they're making pots.
Oh, I know the scene he's talking about. That was just way out of fucking left field.
Brad, Grandpa, man, show yourself.
Did I ever tell you about the 90s?
So, as a legitimate question, do you ever use pot clay to lube yourself up and go at it with your husbando?
That would be terribly unsanitary. And dear God, the UTIs.
I feel
Oh
like
no.
you would get. I feel like the yeast infections would be like out of this world.
And the urinary tract infections, like, no.
And then it starts to harden up there, and then you see crust and starts breaking like flesh.
Ugh.
Like you would know, Enigma.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, and beyond that, clay actually dries out your skin, and that's a mucus membrane. Like, ow.
It needs to be moist.
Yes, it does.
Or here, pencil, it needs to be slimy.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
Oh
think
god,
so.
she just dropped in right for that.
Yeah,
Pencil
slimy.
dropped in on the slimy. Nice.
Slimy. Slimy, about as appealing as cheese.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, last one. If two mind readers read each other's minds, whose mind are they reading?
I imagine it's just a very quick conversation with a lot of angry faces, because if you run into another mind reader, it's like, dude, I'm not special anymore, you dick.
Actually, I imagine it would be like, you know, when you get two cell phones and you put them together like speaker to earphone, and it just makes like this infinite screeching noise.
Yeah, that's called feedback.
That
I don't know.
Fuck it.
I kind of imagine it like looking at a mirror and just kind of waving at yourself.
Wait, what?
No, I think I'm gonna think here for a second. Which
Oh god.
okay, so think about it. If you're reading their mind and they're reading your mind, then you're indirectly reading your own mind again. Because you're reading their mind is so if you're reading whatever on their mind, you're then reading your mind back.
I
What kind
feel
of
like we.
epiphany would it be if you suddenly realized that you're an asshole?
I feel
Okay,
like we needed a
I'm
graph
actually.
to follow
You kind of
that.
you reminded me of something. You reminded me of something, and I'm actually gonna kind of dip into the political territory
Oh
here,
god.
just because nobody actually likes the guy.
Because
But
Rab loves
it's an
breaking rules.
well, it's not so much breaking a rule as it is just offending somebody by saying this guy's name. Bill Cosby had a joke about something like that, and he's like, you can watch it on his special himself if you actually want to go watch it. But anyways, he's like, he sat down with this guy and he asked him, so what is the big deal about cocaine? And the guy says, well, it intensifies your personality. And he looks at the guy and he says, but yeah, what if you're an asshole?
Well, that makes you bigger an asshole.
So
Yeah, no,
if
it just
if I were to take cocaine, what do you guys think would happen?
You would become you somehow become even.
You would
dumber.
become brain dead
You get
because
arrested.
there's no way.
Wait,
you get more
Kyrie,
retarded.
sorry.
I actually
I'm sorry.
envisioned him grabbing.
You said he would become brain dead, implying he isn't already.
I
I will
want to hear
give
what
him
our
the benefit of the doubt that he's not brain dead right now because he's able to speak to us.
I want to hear what our guest was saying. Continue.
Are you certain that he wouldn't just gain Spider-Man-esque powers just to lick the ceiling?
That too.
I would be curious as to what the ceiling texture would feel like because some ceilings have those spiky ceilings.
Oh
It's called
God!
spackling. It's called spackling.
And it's like there's a lot of there's no dust on ceiling. I'm assuming because
Oh
ceiling
yes,
only
there
collects
is.
Oh, there's so much dust.
So much dust. And spiders and yeah.
I'm looking at my ceiling right now, which has no spackling. There's cobweb a little bit here and there. There's gouges that I'm sure somebody put there, and I guarantee there's dust on there that I can't see.
Sounds very sanitary.
I've got dead
Well,
insects.
it's not my fault.
I mean, we.
I mean, it is my fault, but it's not my fault. Anyways,
At some point of our lives, we all had that one fly that stayed at the ceiling and died
Yeah.
down at you.
so
I leave.
moving on, I think we need to move on. This is getting into a tangent.
You leave the corpse as a warning for the other flies.
Don't fuck with
I
my
think-
ceiling, boy.
I think you mentioned this person, Justice3442.
Yep.
Okay. This person asked, "Have you taken any classes for art in high school or college?"
High school. Nothing else.
And how were those? I'm a lowly pleb. I am homeschooled, so.
I actually loved art in high school. My high school and junior high art teachers were both fucking insane. It was lovely.
Most art teachers are actually
The good ones, anyways. If you get the strict ones, which we had one in my college, they'll just make you do technical exercises the whole time.
Yeah, no. I didn't have that. My art and my science teachers were all like knucking futs. I'm reasonably certain that the science teacher was making ethanol with the chemicals and was sharing it with the art teachers.
Oh God!
Nice.
Wow, Jesus.
And then there are those schools that don't even buy art supplies, and instead in art class they would just make you sit down and do vocab.
What?
What
yeah,
is that,
there are
coffee,
art
huh?
classes. It's like, they fund all the sports programs and then art gets jack shit.
Hmm.
Yep, have it in mind.
Well, that's Compton for you.
Home ec class was just nothing but vocab, and I didn't even have home ec.
Wow.
You- Flour costs nothing.
Yeah, well, arrange these rocks. I didn't even do that.
You suddenly made me
these
very
rocks.
sad.
Arrange these rocks in a presentable
He
manner.
does that. He does that to everybody. He makes all of us sad.
Well, all I do is just like I'm not even trying. I'm just stating facts from my life, and then it's like, oh, this makes you sad for some reason. Okay.
Yeah, that's Enigma for you. His life is so sad it makes us sad.
Yeah, it somehow made me even sadder.
Enigma.
I am today.
Enigma. Go get some of the
Yes.
cocaine and leap out the window like you can fly.
I will
Here,
share. I will
I'll-
do
I'll
so.
sell
I,
you it.
I will do so after my father comes back from McDonald's and I get my Anastasia Firimil toy.
With
Oh,
your luck,
honey.
you'll get the one character you don't want.
Bat? Or was it
I don't know.
Rasputin? I haven't seen the movie in years.
I don't know which character from Rasputin.
Anastasia. Anastasia.
Which character from Anastasia, i.e. the Rasputin, what's the, fuck, and I can't even remember the word I was going to say. Anyways, whichever character from that movie you don't like.
I think it was the male character, I think. I think he was like a Han Solo con artist kind of thing. I don't remember.
Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
he was a
remember his
brat.
name. Yeah, he was a 90s character, that's for damn sure.
He was a Don Bluth 90s character.
Well, I mean, he had... Was his hair... I don't remember. Was his hair parted in the middle or off to the side? Either way, it was a 90s freaking haircut.
Oh, he
For
had
some
the
rea-
old school bowl cut that for some reason everyone thought was cool, and it really wasn't.
Yeah.
For some reason, in my mind's eye, when I try to envision that character, I envision him as the character from Treasure Planet.
Actually, yeah, you're not far off. It was him with red hair.
Yeah, pretty much. I thought he was blonde.
No, I think he was red.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right. He was a redhead. There was another character. Oh!
You're thinking
that's
Titan
what it was
AE.
from. I am. Thank you. God, it is so sad that all three of those characters are almost interchangeable.
Don Bluth. That was how he drew his male characters.
Also, I can easily
no,
envision
not necessarily. I mean, you had the happy fat guy. I mean, I haven't seen his character ever.
All I remember from that movie was the demons, Rasputin, the bat, and a little bit of Anastasia.
That's pretty much what it was. I mean, everybody watched it for Rasputin and the Bat.
That sounds great.
Well,
though.
yeah, Rasputin was awesome.
He was. Okay, next question from Justice. Who's your favorite character to draw?
One that I haven't actually drawn in a long, long time, and you're gonna roll your fucking eyes. Sashomaru from Inuyasha.
Of course.
Hang on, give me a second. The priest?
Okay,
No.
He
Inuyasha's
was the-
brother. He has the really fluffy thing.
Oh, yeah.
No.
him. Well,
Yeah.
I'm glad you didn't say the priest, because that was my sister's favorite character.
No, Moroku fucking drove me insane. I wanted to kill him.
I mean, he was
Firimil, let me tell
hilarious,
you-
but he was annoying.
Firimil, let me tell you this. Inuyasha and Sashomaru, you know what they are?
Dogs?
They're Dante and Virgil from Devil May Cry.
Probably.
I would not be surprised. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of alter this question anyways. Who's your favorite pony to draw?
Either Celestia or Luna, because their manes are so much fun.
Is it because they're kind of formless and you can play with it?
Oh, absolutely. I can do whatever the fuck I want. It's great.
Speaking of their maze,
I know, I love it so much.
Do you guys think in Horse World they sell like shampoo that advertises their hair?
Probably.
It's
Maybe
a marketing gimmick. I mean, make your mane royal. Oh yeah.
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Oh my god.
All it is a regular, ordinary bottle of shampoo with glitter in it.
Or it's like the old snake oil where it's piss and vinegar, like literally piss and vinegar.
Because you're worth it.
Pretty much. Yeah. I mean, we saw it in the beginning of the Demon Barber of Seville.
Oh, yeah, you did, actually. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it was piss and something else, and I don't think it was vinegar.
All they said was, "This is piss," over and over.
Yeah.
Miracle elixir.
By Pirelli's miracle elixir does it in a tixer. Yes, true, it's true.
Oh, wasn't
Does
that
it
from
come from
Las
Dexter?
Miserables?
Les Miserables? No. That was Sweeney Todd, Demon Barber, Fleet Street.
Yeah. Yeah, because of that movie, I never feel comfortable having a barber put a knife to my fucking neck.
You did before?
I always ask.
What?
Hello, friend, stranger. Let's just put this sharp implement right next to my jugular. I'm perfectly okay with this. Yeah.
Exactly. That's why
I don't know
whenever-
if you know a family member that fucking hates me, but I'm gonna let you shave my neck with a fucking straight blade.
And they just put like that cream on your beard, and they put the fucking they put the towel around your neck to stop blood from ruining your clothes.
Well, okay, here's what I want to know.
Not what that's for.
How much of a pain in
No,
the ass
that's
was
not
it
what that's for at
to
all.
shaving cream off after you split their throat and dropped them down?
What?
Like, okay, when you think about the Demon Barber of Seville, right? He gets them all lathered up, and then it right then and there. How much of a pain in the ass is it to get the shaving cream off so they don't just like throw that into the grinder too?
It's probably,
Oh, they probably do throw it in the grinder. Like,
Ew.
it's probably like whipped cream. You know?
They're throwing
Yeah, she-
people in there. What's a little shaving cream gonna do to the
The
taste?
shaving,
yeah, clothes and all.
Have you ever tasted shaving cream? Like
No,
accidentally
I don't.
got it in your mouth because you're stupid enough to lick your lips?
No.
the shaving cream is mayonnaise.
Oh, it's gross. Oh,
Oh,
my
yeah.
god, it's so gross. It's not salty. It's not sweet. It tastes like chemical. It tastes like foam, like plastic. It is genuinely
You
nasty.
should start a petition to improve
So
the flavour.
Ravage.
Edible shaving
so,
cream.
so Ravage, from how you're describing it, it tastes like Shamrock Shake. Then
No, I think it tastes worse than that. Well, because I've tried a couple of different brands. If you go for the Barbasol, which has nothing special in it, I think that's probably the worst one. I use the Edge stuff because I don't like the other shit. Yes,
For a
I'm
second
edgy.
there-
How
Get
many
over it.
times have you swallowed shaving cream?
Yeah.
yeah, you make it sound like
Okay, it's a reflex, alright? It's a reflex. You know when something's like tickling your lips and then you just stick your tongue out to just, wipe it off or some shit?
Ravage.
I
You
don't
make
have
it
a
sound
beard.
like
It happens!
Ravage.
It's the guy
Ravage, you made
thing, and the fact that these fucks don't shave just proves that they're neckbeards.
Ravage, you make it sound like instead of going out to the country to wine taste, you go to the store to like Barbasol taste.
Yeah.
You got like a fancy
Well, hey.
glass and everything.
Hey, I've used the actual like soap, stuff that the barbers will use, and I have not tasted that shit. So fuck you. I'm not refined.
Ravage,
I'm
Ravage,
not
I
stupid
just-
enough to stick my tongue out on that because I can already smell it.
Ravage, I just shave with regular soap. I don't use any Barbasol or any foam or anything.
Yeah, it's no wonder you look like shit then. Alright. How did we get to favorite ponies and shit to this?
That was brilliant.
Alright.
Because this is the mug shots.
Tangents are just a thing that happens. Just lie back and think of home.
No, no. I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to remember how we got from your favorite pony to me licking shaving cream.
Shampoo.
Oh, because favorite
Shampoo.
pony
Oh,
was
yeah, and hair
yeah.
and mane.
Yeah.
Okay,
Shampoo.
I remember now.
Obviously. Oh.
Next question is, or I should say next topic. We need to emphasize that these are topics, not questions. But anyways, how frozen is the frozen north at the moment? Does your city have to keep the tubes warm so the internet continues to work?
Actually, no. It's like +7 here. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit.
Uh
I don't either.
oh,
Give me
about
some.
52.
It's
Damn.
t-shirt weather.
Well, you suck because it's like 20 degrees where I am, and I'm way further south than you are, I'm sure.
No, sorry, I fucked up. It's about 44. 44.
That makes more sense.
Okay, Mr. Technical.
It's about tree fitty.
Tree fitty. Damn you, Loch Ness monster.
So, are you far enough into Canada that you experienced like the -30 and the -60 weather, or what?
Not -60 where I am usually. I have experienced it because I lived much further north.
Hmm.
It sucks. Sucks. So you live in a place where it hurts to breathe.
See,
I
where
I
you
can I
live,
can sympathize. Where I live, the coldest it gets around here is like -30. So I kind of understand, but I've never been in -60. So
so where I live, the coldest it will get is
it's what, like 30 degrees or some shit
uh
Fahrenheit?
yeah, fair. Oh yes, Fahrenheit. I
Fahrenheit.
can
Yeah,
convert that to Celsius. It rarely gets.
American plebs, we talk in Fahrenheit because Celsius is like Chinese to us.
Well,
That
I can speak both. So
30 is
around
below 0
yes.
Celsius. It's
Well, no,
it's -1.
well, yes, I know that. But what I was trying to say is that out here, 20 Celsius is considered.
Now we'll never know what it's considered
That's
because it broke up.
it's considered cold out here. 20 Celsius, which is 68.
Yeah, but okay, I'm gonna go ahead
Oh,
and
you're
offend
a little
people.
baby. You can't handle the cold.
Pretty
That's so
much,
cute.
yeah.
Well,
They put on a
see,
jacket when the sun is on. Golly.
but see, Rav, that's because out here, it almost always you'll have just a whole weeks in the summer where it's above 110 all week.
Uh-huh.
And
You get the same thing here, except no humidity.
What's that in Kelvin?
well, no humidity either. No, fuck off. I'm not converting from Fahrenheit straight to Kelvin. You can piss off.
In Kelvin? Give me a sec. 300.
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand these metric degrees.
It's
Kelvin is
probably like
basically
another-
Celsius, except adjusted by a bunch.
Yeah, it's absolute.
Based on
Everyone
the
should switch
absolute
to
scale.
Kelvin.
Okay.
Everyone should switch to Kelvin.
I'm actually kind of wondering why we haven't, considering it works in absolute zero. Like from
Because-
absolute zero on up.
Because Celsius is easy for a lot of people because 0 is when water freezes and 100 is when it boils. So
It makes it most relevant to real life situations, which is, like said, water when it freezes or boils.
Well, because 0 Celsius is 273 Kelvin. Good luck setting your oven to that shit.
okay,
Well,
so I need
okay, well, my oven has numbers on it, but it is not in degrees.
What?
probably because it just assumes that since it's the U.S., it's for Fahrenheit.
Yeah,
Oh.
well, I mean, okay,
And it's just
the oven
assumed.
has degrees on it, and it's in Fahrenheit, but the stovetop just has fucking numbers on it that has absolutely no degree. It's just basically, oh, this is the setting for the electric burner. It's like, I need
Yeah,
a fucking degree here.
That's all how all stovetops
Yeah,
work.
stovetops
Makes no
don't
fucking
have
sense.
exact temperatures, especially not gas ones.
Yeah, gas. I would prefer it if it was gas. At least if I look at the flame, I know how hot it actually is, or
Yeah,
how hot it's
gas.
going to get something.
Gas is a lot
But
better
electric
because
burners
the
is a
temperature changes.
Bitch.
Yeah, and not only that, the temperature on your stovetop changes very quickly on gas. That is not at all true with electric.
Mm-hmm. So, if you don't have to heat up your internet tubes, with as retarded a question as that was,
I think you skipped
what
3
do
as
you
well.
actually have to? Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did. I did skip 3. Well, because we asked about ponies, and my brain just kind of did a little bit of a jump. Any preferences between drawing ponies and humans?
Ponies. Ponies forever. I suck at drawing humans.
Yeah, it took me a long time to get good at drawing humans, and ponies I figured out in about 2 weeks.
Humans have too many bits, don't they? Fingers. And...
Well, if you want to like draw super technical with ponies, you can do the same thing, but
It looks wrong with all the colors. Like, you can do a hyper-realistic Twilight Sparkle or whatever, and if you slap purple on it, she looks diseased.
Yeah.
So if Twilight were, say, more realistic and she's not purple, what color would she be then?
Probably brown.
They're all brown?
Except AJ, she's probably a buckskin, I think is the color.
What's that? Green.
And
A yellow.
Rarity would have the cow print.
Should be a Pinto.
Yes.
Oh god.
But with humans, you can do a stick person. You can't do that with horses because that looks weird.
It looks weird with humans too.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Cow
That's one of
print
those
on
things where
human.
it honestly comes down to stylization. If you simplify human anatomy enough, it can be as easy to draw as an NLP horse.
Well, yes. But that's entirely stylistic, and I don't know very many human styles at all.
I just realized something.
Oh god, here
Okay,
we go.
so in Equestria Girls, all their skin colors represents their fur colors, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's...
So does Pipsqueak have a black eye always?
Well, no, he's right.
Yeah, you just
He's
remember,
white
didn't
with
you?
brown hair.
Yeah, they probably just don't have the splotches, or he has some major birthmarks like everywhere.
Or he has a missing eye and he has an eye patch.
Or it could be he's just constantly in the state of getting out of a fight with someone.
Yeah, he's like the new Captain America, you know, I can do this all day.
And if there was a cow print pony, would the Equestria Girls version of that pony be like all cow print as well?
No.
I mean, I guess.
Well, here's a fun little fact. Every female is striped.
What?
I'm serious.
Yeah.
By biology, because you are taking both of the X chromosomes from your father and mother, every female is striped. Because unlike in a male where one chromosome takes over the other, the X chromosomes in a female fight with each other all the time. So, yeah.
So
they had an episode of this on Vsauce. It was fucking cool.
But I've seen.
So instead of Beast Wars, it's Gene Wars.
Pretty much.
I've seen a female before, and I don't think.
I've seen a female before. That'll be Alex's epithet. A female before. Rest in
This
peace,
is the
Alex
internet. You're full of
underscore.
shit.
I too, and a human worm baby.
Underscore, I've seen a female before.
I'm not sure, but that might have been female.
No, it was a trap. It's a trap.
Crap. Ooh, don't get us started there, Rav.
The female continues to elude him.
Well, hey, I mean, I've got to make the meme. My little sister sent me a birthday present, which is an 8-bit freaking Darth Vader versus Luke Skywalker, and it looks like it's straight off of the old NES and DOS and shit. It's freaking cool. I had to make the joke.
That actually sounds like an amazing gift.
It is. Yeah, it is. Lightsabers, and there's only 3 colors: blue, red, white, and if you count the shirt, black.
Neat.
I was about to say those were black.
Hey, I'm a rebel. What can I say? All right. Question 5: how often have you God, learn to fucking type, dude. How often have you encounter Mousse during your daily or weekly routine? Can you mostly safely avoid them, or do you have to engage them and do battle like some sort of random encounter?
Oh shit,
What?
dude, we ride them to work. Mine's name is Bob. He's very nice.
What was the question again?
Do we have
Basically-
Mousse? How often do we run into them?
Oh, mooses. I remember
The plural of moose is still moose.
Don't
moose eye with
explain.
an eye at the end.
Moosin.
You can't
Moose.
I saw a
explain.
flock of moosin.
You cannot explain the English language to Enigma. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's
Uh,
it's a flock of moosin. I was trying to say. I remember a few years back that a moose was attacking a small toddler child, and the toddler child's brother, who was like barely a few years older, managed to frighten the moose off by using a move he learned from World of Warcraft, which was taunt.
So he yelled it to submission?
I guess the moose just like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
well, I mean, they're mostly blind, so at the right pitch and all that other stuff, he could have thought it was something else. I don't know.
No, they're not blind at all.
I thought they were. Like, they can't see
They can
past
see
a certain
you.
few feet.
No, that's like saying a horse can't see you past a certain few feet.
Well-
Technically, it's true. They've got the weird vision. Their eyes are on the side of their head, so if you're really up close, they can't see you. But
Well, no, I mean,
Listen.
it's always been kind of a documentary channel thing that, oh, moose are like rhino. They can't see very well, and you have to get within 50 feet of them for them to actually be able to see any detail or some shit.
As long as you don't move. a
Why
moose
would you
can't see
get that close to a rhino?
Because people are retarded. I mean, God, look at Steve Irwin. I mean, he got himself ate by a crocodile.
No, he didn't. He got a stingray through his chest.
Oh, that's right, he did.
Close enough.
yeah,
See that one from that
I
side?
don't know why I got that. Who am I thinking of? Some dipshit.
I
Anyways,
was eaten by a crocodile. I imagine it happens every year in
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 California
where?
or not California. What's
Florida.
the one that Florida? Thank you.
or Texas. Well, no, actually
Yeah.
not. We have
California.
well, I mean, you got Florida, you got Georgia, you got Louisiana. I mean, come on, Louisiana especially. God damn.
Well, I lived in Houston. There was alligators in the ponds everywhere. There'd be alligators that would just be in people's swimming pools.
Yeah, that happens. I saw that.
So what? Every day you want to go out to the pool, you got to bring the shotgun with you.
Yeah, well, hey, dude, it's fucking Texas. That makes perfect
What-
sense.
Wouldn't a shotgun just piss it off because they have thick hides?
No, not when you load a slug in there.
But wouldn't all the blood in the pools ruin the experience?
Not really. They're Texans. They're crazy that way.
Hey, damn right, man.
I mean, come on, you get the blood and the guts and the teeth floating around. I mean, and then the eyeballs looking at you when you're 2 feet under.
Ah, man,
and
you
just
should have
bobbing
said
in the
that.
water, and then it
Should've-
turned around.
You should have said that before Kyrie left.
Oh, she left? What the fuck?
Yeah.
You scared her
she's
off.
from.
What's that?
You know her father is an alligator twice removed, right?
Hey, what time is it?
Oh god, it's shilling
not.
time.
No, it's
Shilling
not.
time?
Oh, good.
Yes, okay, so this is the time that we
No,
promote
no.
something for the Barcast.
Hi.
Ah.
If you, for those of you watching, or even for any of us here, we have a Patreon, and it does not go towards any of us. It goes towards a horse rescue sanctuary out in California called Red Wings Horse Farm, I believe.
Yes.
And
Sanctuary.
Yeah, sanctuary, yeah. And so we now have enough donations that we are sponsoring an entire horse. That's all of his shots, that's all of his medical, that's all of his feed, everything. And we got a pick of the litter, and his name is Big Mac.
Pretty good. We only got
So
a
yes,
leg before.
go feed the horse. Go feed the horse.
Go feed
We
Big
feed,
Mac.
we feed the horse pork rinds.
Eventually, he's gonna write us a letter.
Eventually, yes,
We're still teaching him how to how to write.
probably.
That's where your money's
Um,
going. Teach him
Wait,
how to
this
write.
sounds like we're paying for the horse to be literate.
Yeah.
Yes, we
Yeah.
are
Probably.
educating the horse.
I'm making lots of progress. Get this penmanship
Literacy
down.
for horses.
Put your one hoof here.
But if any of you watching are feeling so generous, many of us here have Patreons, and we could really use the money.
And besides
So
that,
that's
if you
the end
don't
of
feel like
show.
supporting us on an art front, I believe Enigma still is needing funds.
I'm still in Compton, you guys.
Yeah, come on, man, get Enigma straight out of Compton, okay?
I mean, there was
Well,
a
I
guy.
mean, okay, Enigma's not going to get out of Compton unless he gets enough donations that he can afford an airline ticket or something to move him and all of his shit to an area where he can actually get a job.
Actually, I'm hoping to use the money to go back to school, but
Solid plan.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, go north to Oregon. You'd probably get a better education there than in anywhere close to you in California, I would imagine.
And no alligators in pools.
Yeah, no alligators and pools in
Yeah,
Oregon.
you just got to deal with
surprisingly.
colder weather.
you guys do realize that Europeans don't believe me when I tell them that Arnold Schwarzenegger was my governor.
He's the governor,
He was.
or was the governor.
The governor.
Yeah, it's
He
too
took
bad he
away.
can't be president. That'd be hilarious.
He
He
took
can
away.
be president.
He took away sodas from my schools. It was a sad day.
Get over it and drink water.
Yeah,
Oh,
water's better for you.
Or hell,
Dr.
tea.
Pepper.
Drink tea.
Tea is good.
Doc-
Tea good.
Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper is better. It sustains. Dr. Pepper provides. Dr. Pepper understands.
That's where the money's
You make-
going.
Is this a soft
Dr.
drink or a
Pepper is
cult?
love.
A
I was
little
about
bit
to
of both.
ask that.
A little bit of both. I mean, this is the Enigma we're talking about. I mean, come on. What school could he have gone to that was even remotely helpful or educational?
You should
I
ask for
want-
Enigma.
I went on learn and strike until I got my damn Dr. Pepper back. You can see how that went.
Yes.
Yes, and now you write horse porn for other neckbeards.
In his eternal quest to buy Dr. Pepper, he needs to write his horse porn.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean,
If you,
I mean, what I'm given to understand, it pays very well.
Kind of does.
Well, as has been kind of pointed out, people can have very specific fetishes, and they will pay a lot to have those depicted.
yeah.
Remember-
And I need my dragon tits that are left. Okay.
Remember, my parrot OC with the dog Knot needs to have the bicycle pump, the diapers. He's also regressing in this image. He's got smelly feet.
He's
What
fat.
else? What's fat? He's getting. Well, that's what the bicycle pump is for. Am I missing anything else from DeviantArt?
Probably. Muscles.
Extra cox, hyperinflation.
Well, that's what the
Um,
bicycle pump would.
Oh, Sonic the Hedgehog proportions.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
He's got
Yeah.
Sonic. He's got Sonic gloves.
Sonic gloves.
But
I think you mean Mario gloves, because Mario came first.
You guys do realize Sonic is streaking, right? He's
He's
literally streaking. He's only got shoes and gloves.
yeah,
So
he
are
is.
most of MLP characters. Celestia is even worse. She just has the collar and shoes.
That's what I wear.
And when they do bother to put on clothes, they mostly put on a shirt.
Well, they just need their backside to be free for business, you know.
Listen, if you live in Horseland, you never want to get in a line.
Yeah, in case someone rips.
Everyone has to wear diapers.
Oh God.
Nah, they all just have butt
Don't you
plugs
remember
that
there's
hide
a
it.
designated shitting street?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you just pay a certain toll and you just go to take care of business.
Like
That's
we know.
That's what the toll roads are. That's what the toll roads are in Equestria. That's the roads where they
Oh.
go to take a dump.
It's not a toll road, it's a shit road.
Yes.
Pretty
Like
much.
I know outhouses exist in the show because Pinky went into one. But that just means that they have holes that they shit into. They even
Yes,
Have
that's
you
how an
ever
outhouse
seen a
works.
Chinese toilet, Enigma?
Have
No.
you ever been in an outhouse before, Enigma?
never used one, but I stepped inside one once.
Okay, well then,
Oh,
Can't make it.
how is that Play-Doh Fun Factory on your shoe?
hey,
Ugh.
I used outhouses before, okay?
Oh, they're
I don't know,
horrible.
Like, listen, the reason I
You
didn't
get
use
used to
one is
them.
the reason I didn't use one was because this was at camp and there was an outhouse there and they gave us this horrible story of someone went in there once and fell in and almost drowned.
Hey,
Uh,
hey, I'm the kind of asshole that while you're in there, I'm gonna find some way to make it splash.
I found you this flotation rock.
Well, okay, I don't remember the YouTubers' names, but there are a couple of college pranksters, and I'm pretty sure you can find them. All they do all day long on these videos, apparently, is just prank each other when they're going to work or when they're at college, whatever. Anyways, they had this one retreat. They went up into the mountain, and they had one of those, those large porta potties out there, right? It was the only one on the entire campground for miles. And it had a vent on it. So his buddy goes in there. He's got this camera set up like, less than 10 feet away, hidden in the bushes. And his buddy goes in there, and he sneaks around the side, right? He takes a full, unopened can of soda and drops it down that vent.
Oh God.
And his buddy's a germaphobe. Like, legitimate fucking terrified of germs, germaphobe.
That would have been worse if that can of
The
soda was
chase
warm.
scene from that was hilarious. Because he just, you see the thing rock, he jumps when that thing splashes. He runs out of that thing. He's trying to pull his pants up, and he's chasing his buddy who's laughing at him.
Wow.
Oh God.
Oh, it was bad. It was hilarious, but it was bad.
Jesus.
Can you, Firimil, can you draw me a toilet designed by ponies? I want to see what it looks like.
Dude, it would look like a Chinese toilet. It's like a Japanese toilet, but it's sunk into the floor.
Chinese became Japanese.
Is there but how do non-unicorns wipe afterwards?
They don't.
They rub their ass on the ground, and they also don't.
They butt
need
scooch.
to.
They butt scooch all the way down.
I remember there was even a discussion about how horse anuses are really good about being clean.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm surprised one of you guys didn't answer with by using the seashells.
Oh God, no.
Why
not
would we
Shelley
say by
and
using?
Sheldon.
Why the hell would we use? Why the hell would we say that?
But only one of you got the reference.
Oh
You
God,
don't
no.
have to
Fuck
rec-
off.
Enigma.
No, why? Where did that come from? I'm legitimately wondering.
From the
Where
wipe.
the hell
How-
did the seashells come from?
How do they wipe? By using the seashells. How do they use the seashells? Oh, he doesn't know how to use the seashells.
Where did this come from?
I actually don't
Demolition
get
Man.
the reference either.
I forget the name,
Dem-
but it's one of those vehicles with shit. What was his name? Bruce Willis?
No, Steven
No,
Sylvester Stallone.
Sylvester Stallone. Yes, that
It was
90s action hero.
Demolition Man.
Yes, Demolition. Yes, dude, super violent, got frozen and reawoken
That's
in a stupidly
Demolition
politically
Man.
correct future.
That is Demolition Man. Yes.
Yeah, and when he went to the
Say,
bathroom
last
to take a
action
shit,
hero was Schwarzenegger.
when Demolition Man went to the bathroom to take a shit, he was like, "How do I wipe?" And all there was seashells.
Seashells. Yes. I remember. Yes.
Okay.
That's sick and wrong.
Yeah, on many, many levels.
Also, Rav,
Huh.
apparently your stream isn't picking up your microphone.
It's not.
No. Apparently not.
God damn it. Well,
Brad, you broke
Whoa.
the stream.
no, everything on my computer seems to be really fucked recently, and I have no idea why. Oh, I know why, because Windows forced an update.
Yay.
Oh,
It's just-
joyous occasion. You need a new motherboard and everything.
You should stop sticking your dick in the floppy disk drive.
It has a floppy disk drive? How old is your computer?
It's not mine. I'm using a Wacom.
We're bringing back floppies, damn it.
No,
You make everyone
God
floppy,
damn it.
Enigma.
you wouldn't even be able to get a modern image on one of those.
I can hold 12 kilobytes on this floppy.
Damn. Come on, man. I'll just fucking burn it
okay,
to
there it goes.
CD.
Now it's working. Pain in the ass.
Yay.
Justice 4243, you mind showing the seashell Demolition Man scene to Firimil here later on so she gets the reference?
Oh, he'll probably just Skype it to me. Likely in post haste.
Okay. So our next question is from Vylon. Tea or coffee?
Coffee or death?
Coffee or death, huh?
Coffee's pretty
Coffee
nice.
or death?
Coffee is a nice person, but man, fuck it, I prefer drinking tea. I can't stand.
All right,
coffee.
coffee's a person on here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's everyone's fuck buddy.
Why'd you say it all, Tommy? Why so-ish?
Because I felt like it.
He's everyone's fucked buddy.
He's everyone's fuck buddy.
See,
Yep, there it is.
now my coffee is more milk than coffee. So
Oh, no.
I don't like the strong shit. I like the freaking frappuccinos and shit. I don't like straight coffee. It's horrible.
Yeah, before I became lactose intolerant, the only quote unquote coffee I would drink are those like Starbucks frappuccinos, which is like sugar and milk and cream with a side of coffee.
Yeah, it's more like coffee ice cream, but they melted it.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
no.
kind of like a little dessert treat.
But tea, I can drink straight up hot tea, no problem.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No
It
sugar,
just tastes
nothing.
like water. Ugh.
How do I drink
How
coffee?
weak do you brew your tea?
Well, I'm probably not doing
Jesus,
it properly.
bro.
I don't know. I just black coffee. That'll do me.
Tea is
How
best
do I
made
drink?
when you throw a shit ton of water and then even grounds in or leaves or whatever. Set it on the blacktop burner and let it boil down.
Yeah, I
But
don't
then
have
all
time
you
to
get
do
is
that.
just. But then all you get is just hot leaf juice.
Yeah.
That's
what all tea
basically what
is.
tea
That's what
is.
tea is. My God.
But instant coffee's like 30 seconds. I'm not sitting around lighting fires and
Firimil,
stuff.
Firimil. Do you see what we have
Dude,
to
all you really have to do is get water really fucking hot, take your tea bag and drop it in there.
Yeah,
Yes, you must
leave
teabag
it.
the water.
You want me to dunk my balls in hot water, Ravage?
Yes.
Yes, do
I
it
mean,
and
if
then
that's your
drink
thing.
it.
Well, hey, they
Oh,
did it on
baby.
that movie where that guy was trying to keep from getting his girlfriend pregnant. I mean, he boiled water and dropped his nuts in.
What?
What movie was that? That was a movie. I forgot what movie it was, but I think I saw
I don't remember. But he was trying everything he could to induce a contraceptive, including, old what do they call it? Like wives' tale type remedies,
Why didn't he just
What do
go
they
down
call
to
it?
the store and get some condoms or something? Jesus.
Because she wanted a baby and he didn't, and he had to be
Was it
subtle about. Yeah.
Was that Norbit? Sounds like Norbit.
No, it wasn't Norbit. I mean, damn, that woman's probably infertile to begin with. But anyways,
Probably.
okay. Alex _ asks Christmas art and Christmas songs.
Mainly Christmas songs, but that didn't seem art related. I have to be honest. No, I'm just. Do any of you have any Christmas songs you like?
Oh, Emmanuel, done in death metal.
Not very many because most Christmas songs get played to death and they just get so.
The only one that I actually really like is Carol of the Bells.
Mm,
And
that one's fun to play on guitar. Very
yeah,
hard
that's
too.
why.
I love the Lovecraft version of that.
I know one that I've been...
Trans-Siberian Orchestra did a version of it. It's just fucking beautiful.
Huh. I will have to look that up. Are you talking about the original Carol of the Bells or Enigma's suggestion?
I think it was called Ode to the Old Ones.
No, as far as I know, it was straight up Carol of the Bells done to basically heavy metal music.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's actually, I haven't seen many, like, pony Christmas art come up lately.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's because they have hearth swarming. If they see a red man trying to go into their chimneys, they'd vaporize the fucker.
Hey, don't
There's
go.
this creepy fucker named Sandy Claus.
Kidnap Mr. Sandy Claus?
I thought it was Santa Hooves.
I just
Like,
thought it was straight up hearth swarming. I don't think they have
I'm
him.
gonna say it's a griffin named Sandy Claus. There.
Sandy Claus.
Why is he fat, and how does he fit down the chimney? And why is he giving out instead of taking? Don't griffins take?
Oh wow.
That's
okay.
racist.
Racism again.
That's racist.
Enigma returns,
Yep.
as does the racism.
That's what. Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Knocked
I'm
off the wall.
racist. When they have
yeah.
all the unicorns living in Mount Olympus, staring down at the lesser beings.
No, that's not
Isn't
racist.
that what
That doesn't mean you have to
Catalan
stoop
is?
to their level.
Oh, is that Firimil?
Sorry.
You mu-
Isn't that what Canterlot is?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I'm saying. It's nothing but unicorns.
I think he was
And one dope. Even the donut guy is a unicorn.
What about
I
the
thought
bat
Pony Joe
ponies?
was.
No, Pony Joe's a unicorn.
Yes.
Oh, is he? Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
Yeah.
pretty much everyone in Canterlot's a unicorn, except the Royal Guard.
There was that turnip guy.
Turnip guy?
Hasty Turnip Truck.
Yeah,
That's his fucking
I
name.
guess he was
Oh,
visiting.
right.
Now hold on. What about Jet
Wait,
Set?
what?
And I-
My
Wasn't there the-
cabbages!
Oh shit! I was just thinking. Wait, wasn't there those like Middle Eastern type ones? But then,
Oh,
no,
They were
yeah, they were
unicorns.
unicorns too. Yeah.
No, they were Earth ponies actually. The Saddle Arabians delegates, they're Earth ponies.
No,
Not the delegates.
Indian
Not the
ones.
delegates.
Tasty
The Indian,
treat.
yeah.
Oh,
They were
yeah,
Indian
that-
and they were Earth ponies.
Okay.
It doesn't matter where you're from as long as you're a unicorn.
One of us. One of us.
Google gobble, Google gobble.
All right. Tony has the last one. Have you seen a
So I can assure you, yes.
No, that's bullshit. Females don't exist on the internet.
You are
Exactly.
clearly a trap.
We don't know what
Damn,
you
you
are,
figured
but you
it
can't be.
out.
We don't know what you are, but you can't be a female. We haven't had one of those in forever since the Mesozoic era.
Wait, so what's pencil?
I'm surprised his brain didn't
It's also
just like
crap.
pop after he said Mesozoic.
The Cretaceous period was when the last time we recorded a female.
Oh my god, Enigma actually knows something about geology.
That's not
Wow.
geology.
Caligula was way into incest.
Yeah, Caligula from the Cretaceous period.
Exactly.
So then what about Nero? So
He fought Dante with pistols in Hellworld.
Oh, Nero had his mother killed because she kept claiming she was a female, and he didn't believe
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
Enigma Nero kid that had the demon arm and what was his sword named?
Yamato.
No, he picked that one up later as one of his demon powers.
it.
I don't fucking remember.
I want to say Red Rose. Yeah.
Maybe something Rose. I think
No,
yeah.
it was the Red Queen. I think his sword was named the Red Queen.
Red Rum.
Okay, enough reminiscing about that. I think I'm gonna ask some politically charged questions.
God.
I thought that was banned.
Not if
It
Rad
is.
says it isn't, because Rad doesn't follow the laws. He's
Okay.
a fucking
Who
rebel.
is best pony?
Twilight Sparkle.
Yes.
Really?
I don't know
Yeah,
about
yeah.
that.
Oh, speaking of,
Followed
I
very
like
closely
this.
by Sunset Shimmer.
What?
Ooh, yeah.
I will agree to disagree with that.
I'm liking this
Yeah.
guest.
You know, I get the feeling that when Sunset Shimmer is like graduating and she goes up there, they immediately pull back her plumbing. Oh, hold on a second. We don't have a single record of you. There's no social ID. There's no social security number. Nothing associated with you. I don't know how you're getting this.
I'm actually assuming that that world Sunset Shimmer either died and she took over the identity, or she just made it the fuck up. Like came over with a bag of jewels and was like, "What do I need to do to be a person?" And they were like, "We'll take care of that."
Oh, okay.
Because
She just ran into the mafia and made a deal with them. Okay, got it.
Actually,
Yeah, I
I
can
was
see
thinking,
it. Can't you?
I was thinking more the DMV. She just drops the fucking bits onto them, and they're like, their faces are still neutral, and it's like, yeah, we can take care of that. They slide it back to them, and they take a picture of her where she sneezes.
I swear to God, they wait for that.
Someone should write this.
Alright.
Becoming a citizen has never been so much easier.
Hey, as long as you got the money.
Okay, so I linked the story in the mugshots for you.
No horse want? Or no worse.
No
What?
No
worse
horse
want.
wanted.
No worse want. It is probably one of the best stories I've ever read. Like, top tier, it's Twilight and Scootaloo. I fucking love it. It's unfinished, unfortunately, and as far as I know, it's still going, so that's a very, very big positive. Highly
Yeah, the
recommend
last update
reading.
was this past November, so I think they're probably going to keep going on.
Oh, yes, it is so
Yeah,
good.
it doesn't look good.
So, next politically charged question, who is worst, Pony?
Oh.
Ooh.
You might hate me for this, Starlight Glimmer. I want to like her, I really do, but they write her so terribly.
Yeah.
No, I agree with you.
If they made her acknowledge the fact that what she did was wrong, but not exactly evil, I hate that they label everything as like, oh, I was evil. And it's like, no, you had a different view.
She
Yeah,
enslaved a town.
Look, you know,
Who
I
hasn't?
Well, no, she did not enslave them. She
brainwashed them, which
You know,
is she Charles Mansoned ponies.
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, who among us hasn't tried to make their own cult?
I saw it more as
I
North
can
Korea.
honestly say I have not tried to make my own cult.
Look, I know, guys. I tried to make North Korea and Equestria, but
Would you guys like to be?
That's not too
Would
bad,
you-
right? I can
Would you
easily
guys-
be forgiven.
Would you guys like to be siblings of the Fizz by joining my Dr. Pepper cult
No.
family? I mean,
You know.
I'm already in a bar.
I mean, I like Dr. Pepper. It's great for mixing with moonshine, but
Nice.
Yes, join the Barcast cult and worship our almighty matriarch, Pencil.
I didn't think there were females.
There are no females. What are you talking about?
Pencil's
We
another
must find-
trap.
Well, hold on.
That's
Alex
a
said he
trap.
saw. Alex said he saw a female. Alex, where did you see this female?
It wasn't on the internet,
At
obviously.
the moment of my birth.
Well, no. Is it like a unicorn, like a mythical thing you
No.
hallucinated in the forest when it was really just
I
a
believe
horse
that I
running
was
by?
born from a female. It's...
No, see, I think what happened was Alex was watching some hentai and thought it was real life.
See, I was under the impression you were born from a changeling egg.
I don't know. I mean, it's a belief. Obviously, I know I can't really prove it, but I feel like I was born.
look. No, Alex, I still got the picture. Alex, when you came to us ranting that you found a female and you showed us this picture as proof.
But I don't know, man. She could be packing down there.
That could be a Bigfoot for all we know. I still don't think females exist.
Yeah,
Nah.
Bigfoot definitely does, but I don't know.
We were all clearly
Bigfoot, yeah.
birthed from cloning chambers.
Yeah.
So how's that neckbeard cultivation going on, you guys?
Oh, it's going great. You know, I'm just gotta.
Have you seen his neck beard? It's quite good.
Yeah, look, man.
Unless he shaved it.
But look, you know, you gotta have my neck beard. I gotta have my Jufro. You know, that.
Neckbeard and Jufro. Oh my dear sweet summer child, you are never getting laid.
Yeah.
None of us
Well,
are, since
hey,
females
hey.
are.
He does have something going for him. I mean, he doesn't weigh 300 pounds. He weighs like 20.
Yeah, I do weigh about 125 pounds. I'm a skeleton. I am an actual skeleton.
I didn't
No,
say
I'm
125. I said 20.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
I'm a-
20.
javelin
So
your
he
ass
is
across the
literally
room.
a skeleton.
Yes,
Yeah, a
I'm
little bit.
literally a skeleton.
No, I'm the spooky, scurry skeleton.
Oh,
No,
fuck off,
you're the
fat.
illegal immigrant that we allow on here.
I'm not Fez from that '70s show. Damn it!
You're
See,
close enough.
Enigma is fat compared to me. I'll be. I am the skeleton.
But he's a
Okay,
skeleton with way
next
more than that.
political question. Who is the worst character on the show, Pony or not?
No.
Written or just how I personally feel as a whole?
How you personally feel?
Trixie.
Ooh.
I
Really?
like Trixie.
I
Wow.
know lots of people do. I think she's insufferable.
I'm just about right there with you.
And
wanna know
most
who
of that
mine
is
is?
how they write her. She's an
Yeah.
unapologetic asshole.
I like that.
The
Yeah.
great and powerful Trixie does not.
And the
She's
second
also
person thing.
narcissistic.
The second person thing makes me want to scream and bite things and drown her in the river.
She's
So you feel
eccentric.
about Trixie how Pencil feels about Spike.
Likely, I actually like Spike.
I don't.
How do you feel? How do you feel about Zakora?
She's interesting. I think they wrote themselves into a corner by making her compulsively rhyme, so she's never on the show unless
Actually,
they need
here's
a wise shaman.
Yeah, and honestly, that was gonna be her name. Originally, she was gonna be called Shaman,
Oh, that's
but
Here's
then
the
they
thing.
realized that no,
That's
that's too
really-
racist, so they had to back it off.
But
So they made her rhyme?
Here's the thing.
No,
Here's what I
her
think.
name. Like, she was originally going to rhyme, period, but her name was not going to be Zakora. It was going to be Shaman.
That's a really unoriginal shaman.
Yeah, I actually prefer Zakora. It at least has some.
And yeah,
Thought
that's
into
what they
it.
ran by marketing. They ran it by marketing, and they said, no, we cannot do the shaman thing. It, is bad enough that this character is a zebra, has all this tribal shit. You're already treading on racist territory. Calling her shaman would just be the cherry on the cake,
And,
Like,
and
I
the
don't
name
personally consider her racist, but.
Oh no, she's not. But some people are stupid like that, and so they
Mhm.
seem to think that way.
and the name Rafiki was already patented.
Oh god.
that witch.
Rafiki was awesome. Fuck off.
Oh, I know he was, but Enigma's being retarded.
You guys do realize they're all Yoda, right?
I'm aware. Doesn't make them any less
What's
awesome.
wrong with Yoda? You saying you don't like the Force, bitch?
All I'm saying is that the Cookie Monster is one with the Force.
The Force is cookies?
The Force choke you, take you out
No,
of
it's
our
because
lives.
Yoda and the Cookie Monster share the same voice actor. That was the link I was.
Oh,
must-
okay.
You must be one with the Force. You must not go over to the burned side. It tastes terrible.
Stay
It's not
with
like
the
the
chocolate.
burn
It
side.
doesn't taste awful and it works, it just tastes awful.
Oh Jesus!
That cat.
You know, also,
All right, so who do you think is the worst written character then?
Starlight Glimmer.
well,
I have a counter to that, and I will answer both of my questions with the same answer. Fluttershy.
Well, no, because Fluttershy's actually gone through character development, and it's very noticeable from season 1 to now. Yes,
Yeah.
she's still very fucking quiet, and yes, she still has to work to be assertive, but that's the thing. She always had to work for it. There
But
are people
here's my
who can't
counter
fucking
argument.
write her, but there are people who can't fucking write anyone.
But here's my counter argument. They always hand her the idiot ball when they need a fall guy.
Applejack.
but guys,
No, Spike, but yeah, no. I mean, well, think
Spike.
about it. Multiple times they had Fluttershy go from a complete 180 character back to being afraid of her own shadow again for the sake of plot. Not because of one reason or another, but for the sake of plot.
Well,
Like, they
yes,
never
but the same could be
they
said
never
for
gave a
everyone.
reason. Well, I know, but like they never gave a reason for her relapse. It just happened.
Yeah, but every once in a while you'll see Applejack just go country, just fucking
Yeah.
lose it.
Yeah, I lost it when Applejack. It was revealed that Applejack takes 5 hours to feed pigs.
I know, right? She's a fucking farmer and she can't like give me a break.
Yeah, no, that was probably her worst episode.
It makes you feel like if she just cut out all the bullshit from her chores could be done in 30 minutes. She'd actually have time to live.
Wow, Enigma got the gist of the episode. Surprise!
Wow, good job.
Captain Obvious has a sidekick, and he gets butt raped all the time, apparently.
God.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
If that comment were any more salty, we wouldn't have an ocean.
I like to think I licked the salt block with the rest of the whores.
Horses?
Yeah,
Horses?
I'm trying to get my point across. Anyways.
Brilliant.
So
I am the whore, give me money.
I got a question, Firimil. What do you like about Spike?
What do I like about Spike?
Yeah.
You will be.
Okay, so here's the thing. So, with an episode with Spike and Twilight, the idiot switches somewhere. It's either turned toward Twilight or it's turned toward Spike. When the idiot switch is turned toward Twilight, I hate Twilight, but I like Spike. Is the best way I can describe it. He's fucking sarcastic. Half the time he doesn't need to say a frickin' word to be like, I'm so done with your shit. It's entertaining, especially in the later seasons. Season 1, 2, 3, I saw a Spike episode coming up and I was like, skip! But,
oh god, yes.
Yeah. Honestly, the only good line Spike ever had in the first 2 seasons was in the first season, and it was within the first 5 episodes. Winter wrap-up. And I quote, an outhouse.
Really?
That was his best line. Nobody was expecting it. It was perfect. And I think, it's a more fond memory because my little brother was the one who showed it to me. And I was watching it at the same time he was, and we just busted out fucking laughing. It was the best thing I'd ever seen.
But me, though, I don't have the seething trait of Spike that most people, or I shouldn't say most, but some people have.
Yeah.
That being said, I don't like him. I generally don't like him, and when he's in the spotlight, when he is the main focus of an episode, I just cringe and hate those episodes. Because
I'll actually give you that. I'll give you that.
I personally think he is not written to be in the spotlight.
No, he's really not. Any Spike-centric episode, with the exception of maybe 1 or 2, he's in the spotlight and they shove the idiot ball down his throat.
Oh
like they force feed it to him.
Honestly, I think the only time they didn't was what was that? Was it Growing Pains? What was that episode called where he turned all fucking Godzilla on Ponyville?
My excess.
Yeah. And the only reason I'm giving a pass on that one is because it makes sense for the plot.
My problem with Spike is that a few years has passed and he still acts like a child. If he physically matured and mentally as well, I wouldn't have as much of a problem with him.
But he has mentally matured quite a bit.
But what about physically? If he got a little bit taller.
Yeah, but
well, at least since dragons are kind of like elongated, you can argue that works.
They need that Shotokan. I mean, he's probably like a goldfish where, if you keep the bowl small, it'll stay that way.
Listen, my design that I like for Spike was when that Secret of My Excess, when he got a little bit taller, like teenage form. I like that. If he was slowly getting towards that, like right now.
He just hates short people, though. That's well known.
Yeah. Yeah, Enigma does hate short people.
I'm a short person who hates. I am a short person who hates other short people.
Yeah.
You also
Screw
hate
you
yourself.
too.
I fucking hate Ewoks.
Yep, nub.
Why? Because they have fat and you don't?
And Jawas.
Oh,
Why?
Dee
Because you could pass as those.
Maybe.
All right. So I thought of a really good question. What did you think of the MLP movie, and have you seen it?
Yes, I have seen it. Yes, I actually liked it.
Yes.
Oh, did you also bow down to our new edgy overlord? Because I did.
You know, I actually
Yeah, me
really
too.
liked Tempest.
Yes.
She was
Oh yeah, she was
above and
Starlight
beyond
Glimmer
the
done
best part
right.
of that movie.
Yes. Yes, what Rab said.
Yeah,
You guys-
she was
you
Starlight
guys-
Glimmer done right. She was basically because they gave the same fucking authority to the same fucking writer to write a villain, because apparently Megan What's-Her-Nuts is a good choice for writing a villain because of her childhood traumas that she's projecting onto our characters.
You guys do realize that the entire movie was just a sexy chase play thing between Twilight and Tempest, right?
Yes.
Well, duh.
Well, duh. And they also went through Land, so
Yeah, it had Cappy,
They've
best character of the whole
They-
franchise.
Ew, no.
Yeah.
Sorry,
got,
who?
like-
What now?
Excuse me,
like,
Cappy.
the cat.
Oh, God.
Alex off the cat cock, so
Like, I think my favorite scene from the movie is when Tempest is walking through the bazaar and she sniffs the air and she's like, "I can smell that Twilight cut."
See, now I was thinking that she was smelling Pinkie Pie because sugar.
I'm
I
reasonably
stole that
certain Pinkie Pie is actually made of marshmallow.
yeah.
before I get
Which is pure sugar.
before I get my chops ripped, I stole that what I said from Pencil.
I'm sure.
Fair
That's what she said.
Well, you
The-
have
the-
to
no,
steal
the-
your intelligence from somewhere. It damn sure
exactly.
can't
No,
come from you.
The Twilight cunt thing. The Pencil said that after when we got out of the movie theater.
Huh.
Well, I mean, my first thought was the Pinkie Pie because then she found the hair and all that.
No, like she literally sniffed the air and she's like, "Oh, they're here," and looked over and saw the Pinkie Pie hair and was like, "Yes, I am a."
Like, I get the feeling that, like, if Tempest stays in Twilight's house, she's gonna end up sniffing her bed.
Well, see,
like
okay.
rolling on it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so here's my argument for her smelling Pinkie Pie. Have you ever gone down the candy aisle in a superstore?
Yes.
It reeks
Yes,
of
it's
sugar
reeks of
and mint.
sugar.
Yes.
And you wouldn't think sugar would stink, but like
No.
anytime I have to go down the sugar aisle in Walmart to do my job, I don't mind so much going through the aisle. It's when I actually have to get up on the ladder and pull stuff down, because then all of the smell is right there in my nose and it's actually making me nauseous, which sucks because I love mint flavored gum and it's the worst right there.
You're gonna get nose diabetes.
Probably.
What I also
Nosabetes?
Yeah.
what I also like about Tempest is her backstory. While the other villains can say, "Oh, I just chose evil for evil's sake," Tempest can say, "Oh, I got mauled by a space bear."
And then
Yeah.
nobody liked me because I was disfigured. Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, she does have a legit reason.
Oh, that's who she is. Quasimodo.
No, she wasn't born that way.
I like to think that
Hellfire!
I like to think that Quasimodo ended up that way because he got tumbled down the stairs.
Well, you can't drop a baby enough to have a hump for. Like, you make them retarded, yes, but you don't actually.
You made them retarded.
Oh, well, hold on. What about the Goonies? Well, I only dropped you once. Okay, maybe twice.
Can we-
God, that fucking
Can we go
movie.
back? Can we go back worshiping our overlord Tempest?
Well, hold on. I'm actually curious about what our guest thoughts are on the Sea Ponies, because I fucking love Skystar. She is adorable as hell.
Skystar was adorable as all fucking hell. I actually liked Novo. The
Oh,
fuck was her name?
Queen Novo? Yeah.
Queen None of It.
Queen having none of it, but yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
No, she sassy. I liked it.
you know what?
Go ahead.
You know what I did? You know what I didn't notice the first time ahead? I saw the movie a second time, and during that scene with Queen Novo and her butler comes up, when she
Jamal?
called the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jamal, yes.
Okay, how
Well,
racist? How? I don't know if this is supposed to be racist, or just a nod to Southern culture. I mean, I really can't decide because they're going south to find sea ponies. They talk like they're from Atlanta, and then the butler's name is Jamal.
And
Fucking
yeah,
Christ.
and the queen has a really sassy black
And
voice.
then you
yeah,
got the
because
Well,
the
cat
queen was
capper
very
and
black.
voice.
But
Yeah,
what gets me,
goddamn.
is she's this very sassy black woman. Her daughter sounds like a total Valley girl.
Kind of. Oh, speaking of, before I pass it up, I cannot find a GIF of this or even a still of this, so I'm gonna have to grab it myself. But it's the scene where Skystar is talking to the ponies, and she says, "And now I have someone new to share them with." That scene fucking sold it to me. That was when she was at her cutest, and she was looking at them hopefully. That was what sold me on the character.
See, that actually broke my heart a little bit because she was like, "I have no friends. Be my friend."
Oh, I know, and
What?
that's what sold me on her. You know, she was cute before, but then she had that, and it's like, oh my god, you need a hug.
Well, oh my
Wait,
god, she's basically Pinkie Pie with either a tail, like
Wait,
flippers,
you
or
got
fucking wings.
okay. You guys were getting cute from her, but I was getting insanity from her because when she pulled out the seashells and she was talking through them, I was like, no, 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 not sticking my dick in
Oh no,
this.
shh.
Well, okay, think about it like this. She's getting excited about 6 newcomers when she's the princess of a nation. She could have gone out and made friends, and she didn't. I want to know why.
Yes.
Actually, I could probably give you an answer for that. Who wants to make friends with the princess when the mother can get them fucking banished to the surface and like feed them to the Storm King or whatever it is? Like, there's probably a great deal of fear there.
I thought you were gonna say, why get her friends when she can buy her friends?
Bye.
Well,
friend,
that
yeah.
too.
Yeah,
That
no,
too,
I
but-
mean, yeah, I can imagine a few of them at least, at the absolute least, would be more of trying to use her for her position, you know, like
Well-
fucking Jamal giving back rubs.
Well, and she probably got a lot of that, and likely
Well, yeah,
got
the little
jaded
tentacle
by it.
pervert.
Wasn't he a jellyfish?
Yeah.
He was a jellyfish.
Oh dear
You know,
God.
I get the feeling that
So
I get the
he
feeling
gets that
that
electrolysis.
It's
I
like
get the
acupuncture
feeling-
Oh, you
with
like that
electricity.
queen?
I get the feeling that Skystar's father is one of the guards that like held up the main 6, but she doesn't even the Queen Nova doesn't know which one.
Yeah. Oh God.
We're not going back to Grecian orgies.
Mm.
Aren't we?
When
We
aren't
don't-
we?
You know they
I've-
devoted a whole
I've been in a room with an orgy. No, thank you.
Oh, that was fun.
you know they
Fun
devoted
for
a whole
you, maybe.
they devoted a whole toy to one of the guards in the movie who didn't even speak a single line.
Yeah,
Oh,
who didn't
yeah,
even fucking stop anyone.
$10 says that's the Skystar's father.
Merchandising.
Get your merchandising over here.
$10 says it's the guy who didn't warn anybody when the Storm King was coming.
$20 says her father is Jamal.
Oh God,
Then
I
why
don't
isn't
even
she
want
a
to go there.
jellyfish?
Why doesn't she have jellyfish parts that we can see? All right.
Oh,
God.
Well, there's not a whole lot to a jellyfish.
she has tentacles coming out of her genitals.
Our
Well, I
jellyfish
mean,
like
okay.
Maggie.
Oh God, no.
Well, hold on. No, the backup. It couldn't have been him because they only became sea ponies after the Storm King's invasion, and I'm pretty sure none of them opted to be a jellyfish.
You do realize I wasn't being serious with the Jamal thing, right?
No, it all makes sense.
Hey, we made it
no,
serious.
No. When I thought for some reason they were jellyfish, or not jellyfish, fucking sea ponies
Sea ponies.
before the Storm King's invasion.
No,
Actually,
they...
it
They're hippogriffs.
feels like they were sea ponies for like 3 months because grass was like overgrowing over their buildings in the surface.
there's no way that was more than several years. Like,
Yeah.
the buildings were demolished. There were trees growing out of their fucking roofs. Like, that was several years where they were sea ponies.
Yeah.
Or Or it could have been like that intention even when they lived in it. You know how some fantasy worlds have like buildings that have plants over them already?
They're
Not
fucking
with
hippogriffs,
that
not elves.
Yeah. Dude, they're not. How do I describe this? They're not quite so
druid-
earthy. I mean, come on, they
They're not
have wings. They have wings. Why would they want a tree on a building they could perch on? Sure, more perches, but still.
I just realized that all the sea ponies are swimming around in their own filth.
Yes, that's what the ocean is.
Yeah. I mean,
But they're in a cave, so that filth ain't going anywhere.
It's called a current.
I was just gonna say.
And servants and slaves, so yeah. I mean, shoot, they probably have high-end fucking water filters in there, for God's sake.
Probably.
They tried
What
to
would be
drown
the pony
main-
equivalent of a Brita filter?
Yeah.
Bright Star filter, maybe?
Skystar filter.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the Placostomus that cleans everything.
I think
A fitting role for the princess.
I think I brought this up at some point with someone, but I feel like if Skystar was in a relationship, she'd be like a yandere, like an obsessive one.
God.
Why?
I couldn't have you, so I cut your legs off.
Kill them.
I don't know.
I feel like yeah, like I have to go to the store right now
No.
while you're tied up, but Shelly will watch you while I'm gone, and she leaves the seashell right there with the googly eyes. Just,
No. Honestly, no, I wouldn't go the yandere route. I don't know what it's called, but it should be more like Helga Pataki, where she makes a shrine of her love out of seashells.
I was gonna say overly obsessive girlfriend, but yeah, I
and
think that was what that one was called.
here's the frightening thing: her eagle form, that thing could pick motherfuckers off the land.
You can't.
Yeah.
Hey, man, hey, the Mile High Club exists for a reason, and I
Yeah.
want to join if that's the case. So yeah.
Hell yeah.
You can't run from her.
You can't run from Pinky either.
No.
Yeah,
You can't
no.
swim from her.
Oh God, can you imagine what would happen if Pinky taught her how to be Pinky? Fuck.
Oh God.
I don't
can't
think one can
think-
teach Pinky.
No, you
Teach how
cannot
to
teach
Pinky.
the art of Pinky.
Well, we already agreed they're pretty close in personality.
Brad,
Well,
if someone became another Pinkie Pie, just the exact clone of Pinky.
Can you imagine Party of One with Shelly and Sheldon?
Oh
Oh
God.
my god. That's what I was saying about the insanity thing.
I'm pretty sure Sheldy and Sheldon are the party of one.
Oh God.
You know, I'm
Yeah, but
surprised
Pinky
someone-
never went so far as to give him fucking googly eyes.
No, I am
No,
surprised.
she just drew them
no-
on, didn't she?
No,
No, she
they
put
were
them
like
on.
freaking buttons that had the rolling button inside.
Oh, I think she just didn't have access to googly eyes for whatever reason.
You know, I am surprised. You know how there's lots of cloth fics with Tom the Rock? Tom the
Yeah.
Builder? Okay, I am surprised no one made an orgy cloth fic with all those inanimate objects that Pinky was interacting with.
Give them time.
Yeah.
There
Well-
must be somewhere in the internet buried a fic with that content.
Well, I mean, if you want to dredge through the filth and muck that is fanfiction.net, be my guest.
Are you saying that Madam Flower is not sexy? She's got those
She's a
Sure.
sack of flour, you. Oh.
Oh yeah. It's got
Okay,
nice texture to it.
Enigma, have you ever just put raw flour in your mouth before?
Oh man, that burlap skin.
No.
Like
No,
actual
It's
flour.
worse than sandpaper. It'd be like 20 grit sandpaper. No.
Oh, look who's next to her, Mr. Bucket.
But what would it feel like for you?
He
to put
puts the
your dick
balls in
it?
his mouth.
Oh God.
If you put your dick into flour, how would that feel?
Yeah, and then teabag.
It would just be dry.
And it would absorb all of the moisture,
Oh, I
so
might
you
try
would be
Pretty much.
forever dry.
Ooh,
You'd be
Pretty
shooting
much.
blanks.
Hmm.
I'm gonna try this, and I'll report back.
Oh,
You'd be
God.
shooting sharp.
He's gonna use flour as lube. What the fuck?
Oh God. What?
I mean, you're welcome to, but
I would not advise it. You'll give yourself an infection.
Mhm.
No, I meant like a bag of it as a fleshlight.
No, God, no. I mean, if
That'll
you
be
want
an...
to peel all the skin off your dick,
No, Rav. Rav, just stop and let him do this, and then you need to contact whatever hospital that he goes to so the doctor can laugh.
No,
he's in England. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't know which hospital to call because I don't even know where
sell
he
this
lives.
idea, I'll be laughing at you.
Yeah, Alex here is an explorer right there. He's gonna be the first of his kind.
Oh God, the retarded leading the retarded. Do we have any new questions or anything from the chat?
Let's
No,
see.
we only have like 5 minutes anyway, so we just like shitpost.
Yeah, I know, but I figured I'd give people a chance.
I just
Chat.
want
I'm
to
not
gush more
that
about.
much of an asshole.
I just
Chat.
want to.
Chat.
Just want to gush.
You want to
Am I
gush
right?
what? Or are you just
I-
finishing at gush?
I want to gush more about Tempest. Goddammit, she's so
Hot.
perfect.
Edgelordish?
Yes.
She is
Well,
the edgelord?
Well, I mean, to be fair, Enigma and I have kind of a thing for the edgelords because my waifu is Blackjack, which is an OC pony from 1.5 million word fan fiction. So yeah,
I'm aware who Blackjack is. We've gushed over
I'm not
Blackjack
telling
before.
her. I'm not telling you.
Dumbass.
I've actually never heard of that character before, and if it's
I-
1.5 million
Don't get them
fanfiction,
started.
I'm staying out of it.
It's actually
Fallout
not bad.
Equestria,
Think of it like
Project
this.
Horizons.
Think of it like this. It's a fan fiction of a fan fiction, so it already has an established world, so there's no need for world building.
It's a fanficception.
Pretty
Yeah.
much, yeah. But every chapter is about 20,000 words long, so it's like every chapter is a miniature story, and I'm not being metaphorical. Every chapter is a story arc with an underlying total story arc for the entire story that it builds up to. I love it, and
It's
you
like-
get to watch the best, and I'm not exaggerating, at least in my opinion,
In
but
your opinion.
yeah, in my opinion, you get to watch the best character growth I have ever read.
Well, that's because you're reading like 1.7 million fucking words, dude.
Yeah,
it's
and
like
it gives
There
the
my-
character
better
a
be some
chance to
serious
grow.
character development, otherwise it's a waste of my
Well,
time.
Okay, so here's the gist of this character's development, and yes, she does turn into a red and black alicorn OC by the end of the story, which I find
Oh, fuck
hilarious,
off.
by the way.
It's not as bad as it sounds.
Oh, wait,
That sounds
it's
really
not.
fucking bad.
It sounds bad. I guarantee you, though, it's not.
I
What I'll
believe you.
tell you that'll make your opinion worse is not only is she a red and black alicorn OC, she's a cyborg on top of it.
Well, she doesn't start off as a cyborg.
Yeah,
Eventually,
no. She
things
ends up that way.
happen.
But
Also, this
okay,
is what she looks like.
yeah, please tell me you gave the flesh version. Anyways,
The
you get to watch
non-flesh
this
version?
character.
Is she
No,
decent?
the non-cyborg version, I thought I said cyborg, I might have cut out. Anyways, you get to watch this character grow from being a thoughtless, yeah. So, fuck, I can't even,
Did you want me to explain it?
Automaton?
no, she doesn't, no. She
Here's
kind of
her
starts out
evolution
as
through
a
the-
thoughtless, kind of brash, very self-centered type of character, goes through huge character developments at some points to this very, and actually does sound more cliche the more I think about it, but she turns into this very, I'm gonna say humble, she doesn't lose the fun-loving. She's always had that. But I guess very
Oh my
protective
god, she's the
personality.
suest of Stu. Sueception.
Yeah,
also
she is a
less-
little bit.
She's
A
also
little?
like, she's also, she does everything sexually.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
it's
never
not
reading.
unfair. It's not unfair to say that she does the do with quite a number of ponies in there. Well, no,
She does.
no.
She does the sexual. Oh, hey, look! I found the exact chart that shows her what. I found the exact chart that shows her throughout the story how she ends up.
God.
Hold on, it's loading. Here we go. Throughout the
Yeah.
story.
Okay,
This-
okay. Well,
this-
hold on. No. Okay, here's the thing. The whole story is basically a cliche on the surface. Once you actually start reading the story, it's different, but you can't describe it without using the cliche. That's what makes it so perfect.
No, it just sounds like cliche.
Ravage,
Cliche.
you should have let
With
me
extra
explain it,
cliche.
Ravage.
You turned it off.
Have I mentioned
Why?
the cliche?
Why would I give a job to the most person we have?
You
Why?
can do it very well.
Because
Not
I
even
have
sound.
because I have over 1,000 followers, so I'm doing something right in explaining things.
Guys,
No, you have over $1,000 because you wrote about horse pussy and
Followers,
dragon.
not
the sad, unfortunate truth is that your waifu is shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shit.
Oh, hey! To our guest during our last minute, what do you think of tits on dragons?
They're a thing.
Yeah, they are a thing.
Yeah, they are a thing.
That's literally all I think of.
I mean, that's
Like
how
my personal thing, but
that's how Enigma got his $1,000 or whatever it was.
Yeah. He got
1,000
1,000 followers.
followers.
Yeah, he got 1,000 people watching his bullshit because he put memories on a lizard.
No. It doesn't just stop there.
Oh
They
yeah, no, it gets
lactate
worse.
too. They lactate as
Oh
well.
god, yeah, I forgot about that.
well, except for the fact that dragons, as far as MLP goes, can't be lizards because they sweat. Lizards don't sweat.
Well, there you go, guys.
But
They
they're
secrete
still
stuff.
not mammals.
That doesn't
They don't
mean
need
they're
tits. They hatch eggs. They don't need tits.
And
Yeah,
we know
but
they have-
platypi
we know
and
they-
echidnas also lay eggs, but they're considered mammals. They
Well,
sweat.
You hear that,
Yeah.
guy? You hear
Hey,
that, guys?
breastfeed?
Dragons have.
Yes.
Do they
No,
Here's
they
breast-
don't
Okay,
breast-
all
they sweat milk.
So embers and
Yeah.
all mammals. In order to be a mammal, there's two things. You have to have either hair or, and the females must have mammary.
Unless you're an echidna or a platypus, they're
No.
considered mammals. They lay eggs and they don't have.
I didn't say they have live births. I said that they have mammary glands that produce milk.
Sorry, my bad. I misheard you.
And yes, platypus and echidnas do produce milk.
There you
They
go.
just sweat them out of their crotch.
Oh god, don't give Enigma fuel. We're not nice to Enigma.
Oh, but why?
Because he's a shit. He's
because
horrible.
he volunteered himself to be the punching
Oh yeah,
bag.
that's right, he did. He told Pencil, hey, check out my story, and she's like, alright, but I'm not nice about it. And he's like, oh yeah, no, go ahead, abuse me all you want. And then
That
it
was
made
from my-
me-
Then she revoked his right to reproduce.
Yeah,
she
pretty
did.
much.
Although
got it
I
back,
think,
though.
yeah, she did.
Did-
Although she put in a disclaimer that she never thought you would actually be able to. So good luck with that.
Okay, so here's the thing. Did she tell you revoke your right to reproduce or revoke your right to be human? Like, did she look at you and be like, turn in your thumb?
Revoke my right to reproduce, but I got it back.
And then she took it away again.
No, she didn't. She didn't take it away again.
No, she didn't take
thought
it away again.
I'm pretty sure she took it away.
I still have my right to reproduce, and I hope to someday use it.
Just have to
Maybe.
give her
Good
a
luck with
warning
that.
in writing.
Or,
48 hours.
or maybe practice it, maybe.
Practice with your dakimakuras.
Who would practice with you? I mean,
Oh.
you'd have to find the nearest $2 anything to practice on.
Do they accept Bitcoin?
You no, you don't have Bitcoin. There's no way in
The
hell
only
you have
thing I can
Bitcoin.
think of that
Enigma
runs off
has two.
dollars
If
anymore.
Enigma had 2 Bitcoin, I would be shocked.
If Enigma had 2 Bitcoin, he'd have more money than most of us here.
Yes.
What was that?
The only thing I can think
Fernand.
of that runs off of Fernand. You're just deliberately getting it on wrong now.
Yeah,
I'm not-
that's him.
I'm not.
Fernando?
Go ahead. Alejandro.
God, no singing. Anyways, what were you gonna say?
Sing.
The only thing I can think of that runs off of $2 is those rocking pony things.
Oh,
that
the
you
ride.
See.
Yeah, the little rocking
Yeah.
rides.
Can you just use $2 bills?
Huh. I kind of want to see a story now where a pony sees one of those things, and what do they think? Some sexual stuff, maybe?
Yes.
If it's Twilight in the human world, probably.
It's like, this is
God, that'd be
disgusting.
hilarious.
You put a quarter in just to ride a horse like hell.
What would Sunset's first impression of that be?
Yeah,
I
Sunset's
want
You
to
reaction
sick
would be better, I
bastards.
think.
Yeah, she wants to be written, so there
Yes.
you go.
It's like, sure, give me a quarter.
It subconsciously speaks to her.
Alright,
She
well, we're
looks at
running into overtime now, so this is technically the end. Y'all can leave if you want to, but I think we're too busy shitposting to really end it.
Oh yeah, read us out so I can stop recording.
That was all of us. Bye.
Brilliant.